Good morning. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. I can't tell you, it is amazing to be here. I realize I still sound a little funny, but I feel worlds better. I have the biggest mess on my desk that I can't even imagine, but I have been busy crafting the last few days, getting my samples ready for this month's classes, and just doing what I have felt up to doing every day. The goal so far has been the last few days is to stay up awake until dark, and it doesn't seem like it should be such a challenge, but it has been. And I have, like I said, I have so much stuff here out on my desk. I just need to continue shuffling for just a few moments. I'll give you all a few seconds to find me, and I'll show you. This is one version of this adorable card, right, using the Scotties. And then at the back is decorated as well. I have two other versions of this. One is Halloween, and then one we're gonna make birthday, but it is still a I don't know. It's a conceptual. I don't know if it has legs or not. We shall see. I'm just gonna put a couple of these things away, and I may still need to grab a few other things. I really wanted to share some of the products that are featured this month by Stampin' Up. So this month, Stampin' Up introduced, oh my gosh, you go away for just 1 week or two and everything is a blur. So I'm gonna move this over. So sorry. I think that's almost in place. Hello, Lori. So I have like I said, I've got a stinking cute card to make today, and we're gonna make it a couple of different ways. And so let me show you. I got a couple of cards in the mail while I was sick. If you're not aware, I had COVID. I came home from New Orleans and was diagnosed with COVID a couple of days later. But I got this adorable thinking of you card. This is from Dana. She is a friend and a member of my team. And then I got this one using the Aspen dies. Remember, those were one of the celebration items that were added partway through the period as things started selling out. And this is from Linda. And Linda also brought me some delicious soup to help me feel better and to keep everyone else from getting sick. And that worked really well because no one else in the family got sick. Okay, so I wanted to show the perfect partners. So these are stamp sets that were introduced in either the big catalog or the mini catalog without dies. And sometimes you just look at a stamp set and you say, you know what, I would love that, except I want dies. I don't want to have to cut that out. And that was the case for a couple of these. So there's the Apple Harvest and the Fresh Cut Flowers. And I've not played. I think I have both of those, but I'm really itching to play with these Apple Blossoms. I've seen some gorgeous cards with that. The Little Piggies. This has so many dies. And a friend of mine, Michelle Litwiller, made a card following the same recipe as the one I'm going to show you, but she used these little piggies. I may have to do that as well. The Tree Trimmings stamp set and dies, so these are in the annual catalog, and then the Waterfall Canyon and the Yeti. So the Yeti is in the mini catalog, and that is one of the ones that we're going to play with today. We're going to make a birthday card for Marshall, and yeah, it is late, but that's okay. I got sick right after his birthday. And if you're playing along, then you may want to know how things are with my progress to Norway. I just need these last 3 little squares filled, and I will have earned the trip to Norway with all of your help. That is certainly not something I can do on my own. I do it with the help, actually, with my customers and my team and the support of everyone. I'm very blessed to do what I love and to be able to earn these trips. This will be my 3rd trip earned with Stampin' Up. And they always ask us to share a disclaimer and say that this is very difficult to do and that only the top 1% earn the incentive trips, the top 1% of the demonstrators. And we don't say that to brag. We do that to be sure that you understand that it takes a lot. It takes a hard work. It isn't something that you just walk in and earn. Some people certainly do earn it their first year or so, but I think they are more the exception than the rule. Okay, so here is our little Scotty card. And it will stand up like so. And I'm going to zoom us back in. And this is a super easy, fun fold. The blog post is not ready yet today. It will be a few hours after the video. I've got to post my photos, and I wanted to get more done. But I've used the candy cane paper. So the candy cane bundle is featured in the Christmas card class this month. Oh, shit. It just slid right off. So, candy canes are on page 9. So they're right here at the beginning of the catalog. And this is a class that you can take in person or to go. And here's the designer series paper. So we've used this. And this candy cane is actually die cut from the paper. This one sheet of paper has all these candy canes on it that you can die cut from. And then I used this one and this one, those 2 pieces. And we're going to use both of these bundles in the card class. And let me show you. I actually can share with you a sneak peek of those cards. Now, I am waiting on a box to come, so these are not entirely complete, but we're going to make a shaker card. So how fun is that? So easy, and it just opens up just like that. I love shaker cards. So we've used some of the metallic ribbon and Flirty Flamingo in these colors, in this card, sorry. Then here is the second one, and I stamped these, but of course you could die cut those from the designer series paper. And then this one has a little red glimmer and that little ornament on it, and this uses the banner. So this is the second bundle in this suite. And then this is card number 4. And you could go on and on. It doesn't seem like there should be so many possibilities with a candy cane stamp set, but there are. And it has some adorable greetings. I love this merry and bright. It's an amazing font. Christmas cheer, candy cane wishes, and mistletoe kisses. And then some other wishing you lots of love, joy, and happiness this Christmas season and always. And then may the good times of today become the cherished memories of tomorrow. So that is that's the main set that we are using. So that's the Christmas card class. And if you visit michellesalcho.com and check out the calendar page, that will take you to a link where you can get more information and register for the class. And like I said, you can take that class to go or in person. And then Card Club this month features the Rustic Harvest bundle. No, Rustic Harvest Suite Hello Harvest bundle. Sometimes the names, and just about the time I figure them out, the catalog retires. So the Hello Harvest bundle is on page 50. Actually starts on page 48. It has these lovely bold colors in the designer series paper. And we're going to use these leaves, this little leaf label and amber gem combo pack. So everybody's going to get a pack of that, half a pack of the designer series paper, and a pack of linen thread. And then I will include this ribbon for this card as well. So we make 2 of each. I just love that. I love those bold colors. And then this one. And then I'm a green girl, so so those are the 4 designs for that. And then I have my virtual class next week. Okay, I've already lost my samples for that. Where are you? So this is the class that we'll be making next week online. And then with there's an ordering special that you can take advantage of and get a kit to make these cards. I love that just about every holiday catalog has one stamp set in it that has lots of different occasions in it. And this is the one. Darn it, tags, where are you? I just got it. I just made these samples. And so, where are you hiding? Celebrate with tags. Okay, so page 67. So towards the back. But this seems to have, this bundle has lots of opportunities. Here's Made with Love, Let's Celebrate You, Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday. So lots of different images and greetings with this stamp set, and the cards are so adorable. And we are reusing the host paper, designer series paper, that includes all of these patterns and a little sampler. So this is next Thursday, and these are the cards we'll be making for that. So there's Merry Christmas, and look at this little sweet one. Has a little peekaboo there, and then still opens as a card. Oh, and this one, Be Jolly. Now it needs a gem in the middle of that snowflake and a white liner. Then here's one with a little glimmer balloon and some of these fireworks. And then there's a Halloween one as well. So super cute cards. So that will be next week. So I have been busy the last few days, and I have the Scotty class and the Best Witches classes to finish up, and then we'll be good. All right, I've been talking for a whole long time and haven't been crafting. Let's do it. Okay, let's show you how this lays out. And I'm going to grab the Halloween version of it first and show you how to do this. So this is one sheet of cardstock that is 4 1/4 by 10 1/2. And then you score it at 1/2, 1 3/4, 3 3/4, and 5. And guys, these measurements and score lines, everything will be posted on the blog later today. You need a second piece that is 3 by 5, and you score it at 1/2 and 1 3/4. You need 2 pieces of DSP, okay, to form the back here and the bottom here. So that's what these are. Oh my gosh, pick that up. And then instead of the designer series paper like I used here, I have a white embossed piece to go there. That's my extra one. And it just rolls up together. I'm going to go ahead and burnish this. You can see my brain is not exactly connected yet. I say yet with all the optimism that it will reconnect. All right, so there's that piece. And then this piece. And then this part is just going to roll up like that, okay? And you're going to have adhesive here. And then you'll have a piece of DSP that goes here. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down. Yeah, Teresa, and you mentioned Linda and the Scotty card. We may have to send this to her. And then this piece. Oh my gosh, come to me. It's going to go right here. This fun paper. So this is using that mega host paper too. So with a $150 order or a party, workshop, class, as long as sales total $150, then you earn Stampin' Rewards, and this paper can only be purchased with Stampin' Rewards. All right, so this little tab is where your adhesive goes. So I've just pulled out my silicone mat because I can't draw a straight line. There's no way I can. And so now I've got it on this, I don't know what to call it, the last score line. Okay, I folded it on that, folded this over, and now I'm going to put it down because that's the way it goes into the envelope flat. And then that will pop up like that and make your stand. This piece, we can go ahead and add our embossed piece. I embossed this with the splatters. There are 2 stripes and splatters, I think is the name of the embossing folder. And this is a case from another demonstrator. And for this one, you just want the top. So fold it over, your adhesive on the flap, and line that up and center it there. Okay. And then you can put a piece of adhesive down here and fold it over and seal it. So that's how it goes flat, and then it just sits up just like that. And then you can decorate it, and you can decorate these with so many different things. Now, the Halloween one that I have now is a case of another demonstrator, and then we've got a Yeti that we can do. And I've already punched out, cut out, so this is a punch, and then I fussy cut her legs out, and I have a circle, a fun little circle cut, punched to go here, and then her hat and her feet to stick out like so, and then you need a little greeting. You have a little greeting that sticks out there, and then decorate the back of it. All right, so that one I will finish up off camera and share with you that. I want to get to the Yeti, but how cute is that? So you just color the rest of it, and then and then finish up decorating, and then it just pops in the mail like that. And like I said, put a piece of white back here and decorate it, and that's where you would write your greeting. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside and pull out the Yeti. So for the Yeti, I'm still using that same paper pack, the big one, and I have cut out, die cut a scarf and the Yeti. Let's see, let's get out. So here is the Yeti stamp set, right? And then the dies. So you have all of these pieces. One of these pieces even makes a little slit so that you can slide one of the presents in. So I'm thinking that this is going to be a lot of fun. Okay, I embossed a piece of white for this one as well, and I've got Pacific Point and Pool Party. And I decided to do two-tone for this one in the cardstock. All right, you guys got to do a little chatter, or I might fall. Oh, I can't. Sorry, see, I got ahead of myself. Okay, let's put this piece back here. Oh, come on. Oh, my tape not cooperating. Sometimes this tape needs a little nudge, and the silicone mat is actually great for helping to get it started when it doesn't want to start. Once you get it started, it's awesome. Tape definitely takes some getting used to. The seal, I'm pretty much a glue girl most of the time. And then I have this piece for here. But if you just keep a silicone mat handy, that will help get it started if it gets stuck. The little craft mats are great for everything, and I think they're like a $6 item. And there's probably a little, and then it just peels right off and you can throw it away. Then let's do this. And remember, fold it over there. That made that one. And then this one. So we'll go like so. So this little embossing folder, this one is in the mini catalog. Has a little winter scene to it. And I'm not doing a good job at all of showing you what I'm working with today. Honestly, you take a little bit of time off from doing the videos and it feels almost new. Forget how to do this. Maybe that's not everybody, but maybe it's just my brain today. Too many ideas floating around. So you're getting the hang of how this comes together. Fun folds are just fun, aren't they? Okay. So there's our background. And I also thought it would be fun to take the puff snowfall accent and add that. So we may do that at the end. But here is our Yeti and our presents that I've already die cut. And we may want some other pieces too, but we need to stamp them and then see if we need the other piece. All right, so I need a Stamparatus and okay, there's a Stamparatus. Piece of grid paper. Oh, come on. Okay, we won't tear from that side. It doesn't want to come off. Oh my gosh. And let's see, the Yeti is photopolymer, so I need the Stamparatus base. I need the foam mat. And I'm going to use a piece of grid paper. That one's trash. Oh my gosh, working in a tiny space because I've left myself no room. Not clean up as I went. And I haven't put these. So this is how your photopolymer stamps come. And then you just peel them off and then put them down on here, which a lot of times I don't do until I use them the first time. All right, so I'm pushing everything to the corner so that I can line this up. Now I could have cut him out, stamped him and then cut him out, but most often I do exactly what you're seeing now. I do the die cutting first and then the stamping. And move over so you can see most of that. And do we want to stamp him in black? Or do we want to stamp him in right? This time we'll stamp him in black. Oh, and actually to line him up, it doesn't matter what I stamp him in. Right, and then I just line up my little template. Get one magnet out. Usually one magnet is all you need, although it comes with two. And back in the corner. Photopolymer stamps are kind of sticky, so I would imagine that when I stamp this and pick it back up that my cardstock is going to be stuck to the stamp itself. That's fine. Just peel it right off. Alright, so there he is. And then if we want to cut out that slit to put the present in, we can do that. Let's find the presents. There's one, and here's the other. Don't slide off. Oh my gosh. Before I start anything else after this video, I must clean my space. I have things just threatening to fall off. I'll take him out. We're done with him. Okay, that was not real helpful. We'll do these one at a time because that's the way I did them, but there is a better way. And I did intend to show that today, but I've already gone off the rails. So since this is a birthday, these will be birthday presents. And then flip it over and line it up around this one. think we'll use the happy birthday in from the Celebrate with Tags stamp set, which may or may not be over here on my desk. There's 2 punches. I'm going to move them out of the way. Okay, we can set this out of the way too. See if that can happen without crashing. Now, he doesn't really need much coloring, does he? There's a little scarf on him. And the presents could actually just be down here at his feet, right? He's kind of just singing along. And then the happy birthday, of course it's not over there. Alphabetical, there it is. To this lovely big happy birthday and balloons, so we can put that on the piece on the back. And even the little banner piece, you could cut that out. And these, you could even stamp a second Yeti on the back. Have lots of fun with it. All right, let's grab the pool party. Hopefully not knock anything that I've stacked over there. Pool party balloons are here. And sometimes when you're doing this, because really you're just adding some you know, just a little color so that he's not stark white, especially since I put a white background behind him. But you might take a color lifter and actually lift some of this color and blend it in like this. And then the blue color just kind of fades away when this dries. And it'll take it a second or two to dry. You may not really be able to see it until we put it in the photos. A little glue to the scarf. And Marshall his birthday is in August, okay, so it was the day I came home from New Orleans, but he loves winter. Michigan, he loved Michigan when we lived there because he loved those winter activities. All right, then let's just color these presents. Use what color do I want? I'm gonna grab a blue, and then I'm gonna grab Sweet Sorbet. For the presents. So we'll do one blue one. These are tiny. There's not like you can add a lot of shading for them. There's a blue one. So that's Tahitian Tide. And then this is Sweet Sorbet. And I've just given it a little bit of a dark outline. So what is it that you want to try with this fun fold for yourself? Now when I put it together, I did put it flat so that I could make sure I wasn't going outside of what was going to fit in an envelope. So I do recommend that. I'll put him up on dimensionals. Pretty much. And then over here. Oh my gosh. There he is. Oh, how cute. And then we'll just put his little presents down here. Dimensional for that one. I'm just going to put a little one on this one. So kind of tuck it under. Yes, I think the piggies would be too cute, Joyce. Hello, Linda. Did you get on to see the Scotty yet? Oh my gosh, why are you not sticking? I'll show that in just a second. Okay, I think that's pretty cute. And we could kind of tint this a little bit and add some, we want to add a little color here. I'm trying to decide where to put that on the mountain, or if we want to add some puff. So I'm just kind of going over the top of these little star-like things there. This would be something that you could do a blender brush and actual ink. Might be easier than what I'm attempting to do right now, but I'm already here. So I've just added a little color there, but again, I'll come back with the color lifter and kind of blend that out. And then let's cut a piece of white for the back. White right here. Set in there. And it's just a standard 5 1/4 by 4. ahead and cut this other one for the Scotty. I can't hang that back up because I just knocked it off. All right, now what? Oh, look, here it says, even says, get Yeti to party. It's your birthday. Okay, I think that's pretty stinking cute. What if we just added a little banner there, and then get Yeti to party. It's your birthday. Put that right there. And then we can even add another Yeti. And I'm going to do that in Sweet Sorbet. A little banner piece. Forgive my head, guys. But you could string this all along, do it in multiple corners. It looks a bit like the sun going there. I'm going to add a second one. Like so. Just kind of walk it across the top. And then we'll stamp the greeting. We'll just go ahead and stamp that in black. This is the first time I've stamped it. With your photopolymer, sometimes there's a film. So the first time you stamp it, be sure that you stamp it off and make sure that that film is not interfering. Sorry if my head is there. Too cute. I kind of think it needs another Yeti. What do you all think? I think we could bring in a little Yeti. Needs to be down lower. Let me grab a... And we could do another die cut, but we can also just stamp it. And we'll just put it on there like so. Oh gosh, it's probably had some residue on it. And color him. Put him right back here. I think that's going to be so cute. What do you all think? So that's 2. Now, here's the Scotty one. And I've got another Scotty all prepared so we can make it as well. Thank you for the love. I think he's pretty cute. Now Marshall really wanted a moose. When I made that Marvin the Moose card when the catalog first came out, he said, I hope you're saving a moose. I really want that on a birthday card. So I may still need to make him a moose, but I had to play with the Yeti today. And it didn't get you cleaned off. All right, so Joyce wants to do the piggies. I want to do the piggies too. All right, so for our Scotty, what do we have? So I have a black base, and I have some DSP. I have, oh, that was actually used. Oh, we could use that. You know, maybe it was just meant to be there. All right, my candy cane. Do we want to use the same side? I think we should mix it up, right? Because I actually have a piece of red that I cut for this one to do a two-tone. I think that is too much. Might want a piece of black. What do you all think? And I thought for the, here's a banner piece for that little Halloween one. Here's the right circle. Okay, guys, y'all are not talking. Okay, I'm gonna mix it up. So I've already got this cut and scored. And I have this piece cut and scored, so we can build it up. This piece goes here. Like so. Some of these patterns are really hard to see if it's straight, which I'm counting on. Okay, I'm going to do a different pattern on the bottom. Where'd my silicone mat go? And this is so easy. My silicone mat is way over there with the Yeti. Did not burnish my edges very well yet. See, once you've done a couple of them, you can just flip it around. This centered. This is why grid paper is so important. Now, I do have a piece of white that I have embossed in gingham. So I might use it. Let's stamp that Scotty and punch him out. He's hiding over here. And the reason, so the Scotty and the witch's hat, both, because they're really solid images and we're working with black, the Stamparatus is definitely your friend for this so that you can stamp it repeatedly. Okay, so I'm not worried about lining him up as much as I am in being able to stamp him over and over. And I just need, there's a piece of white that will work. Let me see how he slides into the punch. Okay, so here's the Scotty punch. It punches the dog and the bow. And so he's going to come in this way. So I want his feet here, which means he is up a little high for that. Okay, let's try this again. So if I want my paper there. Okay. Like I said, he's only here. I can punch him out afterwards, and I will, but I want to be able to get a good solid image. That's why I'm using the Stamparatus. Okay, so now I know where he is. And I'll mark this corner so that if it should slide, I can line it back up and ink it up again. But with solid images, your Stamparatus is always a good idea, especially if you want a really dark, strong image. So that one did really well, except, you know, you can see in the body, there's a few places that if I stamp him and ink him up again, those will fill in. See, so now he's just really, really solid. Perfect. All right, now we can get him out of the way. Don't fall. And punch him out. So your punches, I almost always turn it over. And I'm holding it about halfway down with my right hand, making sure I've got it lined up good, and then punch. I don't need that bow. I will need that. And I'm going to, here's my circle. Okay. I want the greeting. Here's Merry Christmas. And then I want the little snowflakes. So the snowflakes I'll do in Sweet Sorbet. And I decided that for this one, I wanted to be sure that I got my snowflakes up more like at 12 o'clock so that my candy cane wouldn't block them as much. And then I'm going to take the Merry Christmas up just a little bit as well. So there's 3 snowflakes on this stamp, and I'm going to take them about so. And then when I stamp the Merry Christmas, I'm going to put it up just a little higher. This is a cool font too. Just really happy. It's important that your font is happy, right? Now our little Scotty needs his little collar, and I'm just pulling out a Stampin' Right marker instead of a blend. You could use a blend, and if your black wasn't filled in, you could use your marker to fill it in a little bit as well. And now that'll go like so. I think that will work out a little better. So let's take a look. I've already die cut my candy cane, and I did that again from the paper. Just stay like so. So. Okay, so there it is with the white embossed. Which way do you like it better? I think I like it with the white. You guys didn't speak up fast enough. That would have been easier to get straight before I put it down. Full disclosure. And I'm going to pop that up. Just let it hang off a little bit on that side. Then my Scotty. I'm not going to peel his head off yet because I'm going to tuck that candy cane in behind him. Candy cane. And I will slide some dimensionals under it. Okay, now we can stick his head down. And now we need a bow. Where's the ribbon? There's the ribbon. So the Scotty's class is a virtual class. Will be held on Zoom on World Card Making Day, which is October 1st. So if you can't make the Zoom, that's fine. It'll be recorded. The class will be recorded, not necessarily the Zoom, because it might be full of chatter. I hope it's full of chatter. But if you take both the Scotties and the Best Witches, then there's more World Card Making Day treats that will be included. There we go. Now, just so that candy cane isn't flopping around, I'm going to put a stack of dimensionals under it. And by that I mean I peeled one off. Now I'm going to put a second one on top of it. So that'll be even. And then we just need some iridescent rhinestones, which I had out. They're probably on my desk somewhere. They are. Okay, have to find those. They're here somewhere. And then for the back, this is how I decorated the back of this one. So probably do something a little bit different on this guy. But other than the missing iridescent, there's are a couple of options for the Scotty. I think he's too cute. And then the Yeti. And even the witch's hat, which I will color and put together. So I'm so glad you like them. Thanks for being here today. Don't forget that, so this week there's a new set of weekly deals that are posted. I'll have the link and the flyer on the blog post. I'll also have the perfect partners so that you can take advantage of getting a bundled price on some of these stamp sets that have dies available for this month. That's not going to hang around, so don't miss out on it. And then I'll be back next Thursday with a full class that you can get with an ordering special. And meanwhile, you can register for the Christmas card class, which is the sweet candy canes. The Hello Harvest is Card Club this month. And remember, if you subscribe to the Card Club, after 6 months, you get a bonus swag worth $25 in your packet. No risk. You can always drop at any time. Then the Best Witches and the Christmas Scotties are also available this month. Thank you all so much for your support. Every class that you take contributes points towards the Norway trip, and of course your purchases do as well, your product purchases. So if I can help you in any way, then be sure and let me know. Thanks so much for being here. Have a great day. Appreciate all your thoughts and prayers while I was sick, and I'm so glad to be feeling better. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.